play fake here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
They'll run it. This is Michel. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Travis Carey there to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a dump off to White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White from 10 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second down, Mayfield. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something. Big here on third.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Gone! Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. As we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long for Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Lucky 56. Detroit!
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun. Mayfield to the right side and complete to Njoku. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Runs through the contact. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now Mayfield, flushed out right. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They begin with Michel on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Now Brady throwing on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Gus. And it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Here's Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on second down. Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the $25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go Bandit! It's on the right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they... Get closer for third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Mayfield now on second down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Lawrence Guy in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. Now whistles and a time. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The final shot before half for Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
And they extend their lead into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the kickoff. Send this one away.
Don't lose my son.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard
lose every time, yo.
The Patriots gearing up to go now. They built a good first half lead.
No, yo.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire time just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had going. Be prepared for some change-ups.
No, yo. You smoking? You smoking some shit, yo?
After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Yeah, I'm beating this guy 24-0. He kept going. he kept going offside every time because he know this game is over. So he kept going offside. Okay? His game is Pursue Impact. What's his name? This guy's garbage, man. I screenshotted this. See, you got your peer have been kicked for excessive grief, you know. Who? Omaha?
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something. We don't.
I hate that shit, yo. Do not play some dude named what's his name again? Freeze Kid Glitch. Freeze something.